This is going to be an unpopular opinion, so I'm going to start it off by saying that I'm glad that they have found and arrested Vance Bolter, the shooter who was responsible for killing Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark, as well as firing at John Hoffman and his wife. These are the Minnesota legislators that were recently featured in the most recent act of brazen political violence in the United States. It needed to be said with Luigi Mangione, and it needs to be said again. All violence is political. If you are going to condemn violence, you need to condemn all violence. And while this instance in particular does seem to be more aligned with partisan politics, where the shooter was Republican and the victims were Democrat, you need to remember that just like in the case of Luigi Mangione, where there was violence being done by the system, Melissa Hortman recently voted against, that is, voted to repeal healthcare protections for undocumented immigrants in the state of Minnesota. This is an act of real, tangible political violence that has real implications in the lives and livelihoods of people in the state of Minnesota. This does not mean that she deserved to die by any means, and it's definitely seeming like that was not the motive for this attack anyway. But it must be said at the end of the day that if you are going to stand against political violence in our country and in our democracy, please stand against political violence in all forms.